Hello and welcome to today's video. So once again I'm joined by my friend Andy.
Hello.
And we have just come back from the Exeter Matford Centre Toy Fair. And well, this is the second one that's been at the Matford Centre, isn't it, Andy?
Yeah, that's right.
And well, we and our friend George, we were a little bit more disappointed with this one, weren't we, than the first one?
It was quite similar to the one before. About the same amount of dealers, mostly the same dealers.
Yeah.
Some
a few new people, wasn't it?
Yeah. Quality-wise, you thought a little bit down on,
for me
on the things that you looked at.
For the stuff that I was looking for. And a couple of dealers mentioned that there had been the big NEC Birmingham Toy Fair like a week or two beforehand, and maybe just dealers' stock was a little bit depleted for the sort of stuff that we look for.
Maybe some of them.
So that's possibly a reason. There was plenty of people. I mean, we had quite a wait to get in, didn't we? It was a big old... And in the rain as well, no doubt. Very inconsiderate of it. But there was quite a queue of people coming in.
Yeah.
So I honestly thought it was going to be a busy day today. But in the end, when we got through, by about midday, it definitely eased right off. A lot of people had been round and gone. And obviously by that point, the early bird people had also been and gone.
Yeah.
But like you say, a bit of a mixture of stuff. But we both managed to find a few bits. We all did. We got a few bits and pieces. Yeah, nothing dramatic, but enough. So a little bit of Lego this time round. I think there was a little bit less Lego than the last fair.
Right.
Did you spot this guy? He had 50p's. He had currency.
Yes, he was there last time.
Right. Yeah. I didn't spot the currency last time.
Yeah, he did,
quite a collectible little area, isn't it? That
can be.
Can be. Started to pick up a few people collecting 50p. It's a cheap hobby to get into, I guess. But yeah, so this chap you think was there out there?
He was.
At the last show.
He was definitely there last one.
Obviously, I was checking for some diecast. I was on the lookout for some like really nice, high quality diecast, but they wanted to be tip top shape.
Yeah.
So I was looking for the bubble car, still looking for really mint ones of those. They're online, they are on eBay, some really mint ones, but 175 quid each is crazy money, really. If I went out a toy fair for about 80, 90, I probably would have gone for it if it was nice condition.
There was some diecast there that George was looking at. He had a Kojak Buick he was asking about. But
I'm after a really nice one of that, actually.
There were a couple there.
Yeah, there were. I saw two.
Yeah.
I didn't rate either of them, in actual fact. I think they both had faults. And I have been online, and I think it might even still be up there, but there's a dealer who had a case.
Oh, right.
And it's split a case of 4 or 8. And he was pristine from the case.
Right.
I think if you're going to go for it, that's perhaps one way to do it.
I know, one of the guys was asking 165, I think, for one of them.
That's not
Something
bad.
Like that.
I mean, it's one of those ones that's sort of slowly crept up.
But actually, one was a bit less than that.
Right.
Actually.
I think these ones online I saw, the case fresh ones were 195.
Yeah.
So you're going to pay a premium, but
for
the conditions
really nice
there.
one.
Yeah. And I think with those big window boxes, I think that's probably the way to go.
Yeah.
On those.
I think 150 was
right.
The Kojak Buick.
Yeah. But yeah, there were a couple I saw today. I didn't rate them, unfortunately. So they did not make me open my wallet.
No, Jules didn't go. George didn't go for it.
Nah. But once again, the usual sort of mixture of stuff. I've tried. There were a lot of stalls that just said brand new diecast, and I've tried to ignore filming that or cut those bits out because I think you can get that online anywhere. I think what people are interested in these videos is the older stuff.
Generally,
so I've tried to concentrate on that. Sort of the traditional TV and film things that we like, plus the really nice diecasts. And
some early 90s Jerry Anderson stuff there.
Yeah.
And,
we sort of forget the age of this now, don't we?
Yeah.
Rapidly coming up to 30 years.
30 years old, a lot of it.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't see our friend Dave, Toy Polloy, this time round. He didn't really get a lot last time, so I'm not surprised he didn't venture down this time round. He's much closer to Shepton Mallet, which we have discussed. Possibly we'll head up to Shepton on the next one. Yeah, we might be able to fit that one in.
See a few different dealers.
Absolutely, yeah,
People come
absolutely.
Down from the Midlands.
This guy had some nice stuff.
He did.
But yeah, so I think if Dave had been there again, I think it would have been a similar story. There was a few rummage boxes, but nothing too special.
It's Matchbox time.
Yeah, well, when I see him, I film him. I don't always buy him. I bought a few this time around. This guy was nice. He had a good selection of stuff, but for me, it was all about, a third above what I'd like to pay.
Right.
So in the end, even though he had all these nice ones, I didn't buy anything off him.
Yeah.
We did find another dealer earlier on, and I did film his store, and that was the one I did buy some bits off. Yeah, so we'll show him in a little bit.
He's from South Wales, this chap.
He
does have nice quality items.
Very good quality, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
And I've got my Matchbox fans on the channel, so I didn't want to miss those out.
Yeah, stuff there from all ages.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember this store. Yeah.
And slightly more modern stuff.
Yeah. Again, there was plenty of this newer diecast.
Yeah,
stuff.
quite a bit of that around, isn't there? Even stuff from the 90s has not really gone up much, has it?
No.
Like the James Bond re-releases and things like that.
Not really.
They're pretty steady price-wise.
The diecasts, yeah. Some of the 90s stuff. I think the Sideshow figures were harder to get. They fetch a decent price, but no, not the diecast stuff. It's pretty common.
I think it had a pretty high production run, didn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah. It's just nice to see.
It was, yeah.
G.I. Joe stuff.
Don't often see that, and there was a lot of it.
Cobra hits.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Must have been his own sort of collection.
I think so. And there's nice condition boxes as well.
Yeah.
I'm not the stuff I'm into. But
no, me neither. But I know it's definitely got its fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good stuff there.
Don't know what the prices are like. Wouldn't know what to compare really.
No.
And micro machines as well. Which some of those go for some of the TV related ones, I think.
Do they? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. We fetch a bit. Again, not really my area.
Had loads in the shop when they were being released. The TV stuff, the
yeah,
Star Wars,
Babylon 5.
Babylon 5 ones,
picking those up, yeah. And some of those were hard to get. The last, I think, were about 5 series.
Really, yeah.
I think the last couple were hard to get. About the only ones I ever bought, really. Yeah, it's a mixture of all sorts.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, a few old books and annuals and things dotted around.
Some interesting odds and sods. George had some things off him.
Right.
A couple of Noddy flexi discs, Kellogg's Noddy flexi discs from the 60s, and got some very good prices on some Kellogg's badges as well.
All right.
Captain Scarlet, Joe 90 Star Trek ones.
Oh, really?
£2 each. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Which is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have had those.
Yeah.
I've got the Doctor Who and Star Trek sets. I think I might get the Anderson one. So what was it? It was Captain Scarlet.
Captain Scarlet and Joe 90.
Joe 90, yeah. I would have had those at £2 each.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did well there. I think it was a Whitman Star Trek frame tray puzzle as well.
I've got a couple of those actually. In fact, the one he had, was it Kirk and the Astronaut?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, the spacesuit.
They're quite nice. Yeah.
Yes. It was £5 on it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He's good on prices, and he will do a deal. He's the guy who had the was it the Puffin Books eraser?
Oh yeah,
yes,
that I purposely left behind.
Yes, too modern.
Too damn
too
70s,
modern.
Yeah, any 60s stuff. Oh, there's one of the.
There's a Kobe. That's the one that was £150.
Yeah, 60s Puffin stuff I like. The 60s and earlier.
Yeah, I thought it was probably slightly too late for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Puffin Diary, if you ever come across that,
Puffin
that's
Diary.
a good 50 quid at least. Yeah, for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite a scarce one. I wouldn't mind getting hold of.
And my copy the other day of the Let's TV21 diary, the Jerry Anderson one, it's from 1970.
You found that, yeah?
I knew I had a copy somewhere.
It was your original.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
The other day,
That's cool.
Yeah. because Fanderson did do a version of it as well a few
Right.
years back. The Jerry Anderson fan club. Yeah, but I knew I had the original somewhere. Yeah, found it. Found a few things recently that have been in deep storage. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, these are okay, but it was all under glass. It's really difficult to look at.
Yeah.
Easy to transport for the dealer, of course.
And there were definitely plenty of repro boxes around as well.
Yeah, loads of them actually. Yeah. One guy had a big whole box of repro boxes.
Yes.
Like, blimey.
But some of these were nice.
Yeah.
Nice originals. There's the other Kojak Buick.
Oh, yeah.
Nice Corgi display case there, but it was cracked.
Oh, right.
On the top right.
Buses.
Yeah, that's the more modern stuff.
So you're saying one of the dealers has been struggling to get stock? Yeah.
Yes, we were chatting to Nick Milford and another dealer as well. Who I bought something. Those little Eagle model kits. Yeah, really nice.
Quite nice to see those, weren't they?
Not sure if they're 50s or 60s, but yeah, very.
There's 18 each, weren't they?
18 each. Yeah. Nice little items.
But yeah.
Nick Milford was saying he's finding it hard to get new stock in, vintage stock. This other chap was saying the same. New, younger dealers pushing prices up, asking silly money for things, or what we would call silly money.
Yeah.
It's pushing prices up that people want to. If you're buying to sell, and they find it hard to get new stock in. Yeah.
So that's youngsters coming in who are
selling,
dealers,
and
so they're looking to buy stock and they're paying good prices for it.
Yeah,
it's pushing the prices up.
One guy was saying about Yak Face, the price being asked for it now compared to say pre-COVID pandemic.
Yeah,
it's shot up in price, and he says it's greedier younger dealers. He said. Yeah, talking Palatoy Batmobile there.
Oh, yeah.
That was 165.
And I quite like the look of the Nautilus there.
And the Nautilus, that's
French one.
Yeah.
It's a railway memorabilia on this still, I think it was. Old signs and stuff.
Yeah, that was definitely there.
Yeah, certainly the pricing on Star Wars, I think, watching the Leicester Toy Shop video when they went to Star Wars Celebration, and excellent a couple of other videos. Yeah, it was excellent, and lots of others that I've seen on the show. The prices of the second-hand Star Wars at the moment, it seems to be on a real high again. I thought it had levelled off and was starting to drop, but no.
Oh, really?
It's starting to come back up again. It's like, oh no.
Not something I really keep an eye on. But
no,
I'm sure you're right.
Stuff that I've had my eye on or looking to buy over the last few years, the prices everything seemed to have added like 200 quid added to it.
Really?
It's like,
it's pretty much what these guys were saying.
It's literally turned me off it, honestly, It really has a bit. And it's a shame. I'm just going to enjoy what I've got and be happy with that.
Yeah. More railway honour.
Yeah. I wouldn't say there was stacks of railway stuff at this show.
No.
But there was a bit of it.
Not as much as when it was in the previous venue, really.
No.
Imagine there aren't quite as many dealers.
That's true. So I think logistically wise, the tables were a bit more spread out.
Yeah.
And I think it was easier to shop this time around. You could get around easier.
Yeah.
And
the numbers really dipped, that were actually in the building after the initial surge.
That's true, yeah.
Of people at 10:30, yeah. So it was easy to get around, you're right.
A couple of little Journet glass top dexterity puzzles. Saw a few of them at the show, and I do like them, but I really like them if they're absolutely pristine.
Right.
But that one for the television, for example, there's several versions of that, and the pieces make up different pictures.
Oh, right.
Like the test match and things like that.
Oh.
They're quite good fun.
Nice.
To collect.
I like early television stuff. Good fun.
Nice, like the Snoopy hairdryer there. That was quite a nice piece. That.
Yeah.
I mean, there's loads and loads of Snoopy and Peanuts stuff. And the Weebles playground. I had that as a kid.
Did you?
One. Yeah, I was about 4 or something.
Right.
It's quite good. I remember having that one.
Reissuing Weebles, I think.
Are they?
I think they're coming,
Really?
I think they're coming on the market again. Well, they are on the market again, yeah. So we picked a few things up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which we'll have a look at shortly.
Yeah, we will indeed.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of lead figures. Lead figures.
Yeah. This is the guy whose stuff had been in the car crash.
Yeah.
Same as last time. So, oh no, that's it. Throw it in a box. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Some dealers do.
But he'd had some nice jigsaws in, and I don't think they were too expensive.
Right.
Yeah, I heard him talking to someone and said they're all brand new jigsaws for him.
Okay. There we go. A load of Oxford die cast and sort of things.
Yeah.
Tons of that around.
Lots of rummage boxes.
Yep.
Always is, isn't there, I guess, at these shows.
Did you have a rummage?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I picked up one odd car at the end, but I sort of needed to do a bit of homework before I came along, because there was a few specific ones I could have targeted, but I know in my head what I was after, and I had my radar going. But the thing is, with those like rummage boxes with die casts, they're always knackered, aren't they? You know?
Speaking of rummaging.
Yeah, so this guy had boxes and boxes of stuff, and these carded ones weren't too bad. I mean, they're like £15 to £20 each, and there's probably some good ones in there. But because the store is all stacked up,
hard to access. Yeah,
it just makes it really difficult to shop it.
Why?
Which is a shame. It's just not the place to do that, you know.
At least display the carded stuff a bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. So I, just give up. Just give up. This is quite a nice store. We usually visit this guy. Is it Toy Trader?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that Boddington's game was nice.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Nice
edition
bits,
of it. Yeah.
But Prairie Rocket, nice set. A couple of versions of that, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, this is Toy Hunter. Yeah.
Toy Hunter,
this is,
rather. Yeah.
That mechanical bird in the cage. That's £500 he had that man.
Really.
But it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wound it up and tweeting away. But he didn't have quite such an interest in stall as last time.
No.
One or two nice Marx figures, which I'll look at. A Marx Red Indian figure, Native American, I should say, and another one, a Gabriel one from the Lone Ranger line. They were nice, loose, interesting to see. Yeah, and a bit of Matchbox.
Yeah, I sort of went through them last time round, and there's nothing there
that
I fancied. So this time round,
I see what you mean about the rippling effect.
Yeah,
on
it
these
just seems to be a common fault with them. The plastic ripples on them, but
Pity.
they are out there nice and tight. I guess you just got to be patient to get them in tip-top shape, really.
Yeah.
This was a store that just has some nice model kits on. I mean, not that I'd ever get into collecting, but the box art.
The box art's great. Look at the box art.
What was that artist's name?
On the Airfix ones,
Yeah.
Roy Cross.
Roy Cross
did a lot
are
of the
just
Airfix
great,
ones.
aren't they?
Fantastic artists.
Really.
Look at them.
And they're not really that dear,
No.
but boy, oh boy, you start getting a few of them together, it's going to eat into your space, isn't it?
Yes.
Better off to buy the book of Airfix and be glad to admire them that way, you know. But that doesn't take anything away from how lovely they were to see in the flesh.
Here we go again.
A bit more modern stuff, the cooler stuff.
Yeah.
The better Star Wars than that, which is, I don't mind covering that at all.
That's fine.
Very little Funko Pop, but this
Not
one,
much,
very
really,
little.
No.
This is one of the few stores that had any.
And, we're on the state of Funko financially and not doing well.
Is that right?
Apparently not.
I know, this store was great.
Ah, yeah.
This was great. I really enjoyed this one, so I did buy a few Matchbox cars from this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he did give me a nice discount.
Good, yeah. Some carded red line Hot Wheels there as well.
Yeah.
Don't see those much.
No.
Yeah. And the die-cast.
Thinking it's possibly from his own collection.
Yeah.
This guy.
Some of the die-cast boxes had a few issues.
Yeah, absolutely. They were a bit rough.
Which is why they were a bit cheaper.
But, good to see
There's
anyway.
a Panther one there.
Yeah.
Again, I had a few issues. The box, but yeah, it was interesting to see.
Yeah, I didn't think, although all the die-cast had issues, the pricing was about right, wasn't it? Yeah, for the condition.
It was, yeah. Well, here's our bits.
Here's our bits. So I just got 3 box Matchbox and that little loose one for a couple of quid.
Yeah.
And those were £20 each,
Yeah.
which wasn't bad, and they are immaculate.
I got a couple of things. This little figure came with biscuits in 1968. There were 16 of them, Warriors of the World.
Pom-poms.
Yeah, Peak Friends pom-poms. And they also came out, 8 of them anyway, came out with cereal, Puffer Puffer Rice in 1971. Because trying to put a set of all 16 together, that was £1, that figure. I was very pleased to find that, because it's one of the harder ones. And this, G.I. Joe. This is an anniversary issue that was put out by Hasbro in the States of the original G.I. Joe. It came out in 1996. They did one of the pilot, one of the US Marine, and one of the Sailor as well.
Right, yeah.
But with a book, And,
very nice.
I can remember them coming out. I can remember being in Tomart's Action Figure Digest magazine and things like that, thinking, I wouldn't mind one of those.
Yeah, well, hard to find in the UK.
Yeah.
Weren't they?
Finally got one.
Oh, brilliant.
It wasn't too badly priced.
And that's with the book as well.
With a book, with a hardback book. You get
cool.
the figure and his hat. You don't really get any other gear. Just the instruction leaflet and his dog tags.
Yeah.
But nice to have. I always fancied having that one.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And that was it for this fair.
That's all I got of this fair.
For you and me.
Yeah, I mean that was a little bit pricey.
And our friend George got the Knight Rider game, didn't he?
He got a Knight Rider board game.
Yeah,
he was pleased with that, and he got a set of a Dalek set as well,
which is really cool, isn't it? So that's
a recent one.
Yeah,
a little box set of Daleks.
So I mean, we all got a few bits and pieces, didn't we? Which wasn't bad.
Yeah. Off this store actually.
All right.
Yeah, which is our friend's Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Superman thing was nice there. There's a Dalek thing at the top there. Right, Superman City and Metropolis, the Corgi set to play with the
Corgi Juniors.
With the Corgi Juniors, with Neil Adams artwork on the box. Don't see
quite scarce, yeah. 18 wallpaper there.
Wasn't cheap.
Yeah, Paul had a nice store.
He did, yeah.
Good stuff. Last few stalls now as we look through. So it's great to bump into a couple of people who used to be customers, both that still watch the channel.
Purple Haze,
Purple Haze, yes. So we have Mark, who's not pictured. He's a big Action Man collector, and I did speak to him about it, and we might be able to get to share his collection
that'd be good.
On the channel, because it's a good one. He's been collecting a long time.
I bet.
And we'll see him at the end, but our mutual friend John as well.
Lovely guy.
Who also collects Star Wars as well. So we were talking about the state of the market at the moment and how crazy it is. And that there wasn't really a lot of old vintage Star Wars at this show. No. There was a little bit. It was very, very expensive.
Some more jewelry.
More
jewelry games.
Yeah, quite scarce ones there. Also quite fancy prices, unfortunately. Right. So, but yeah, it's a tough old time if you're a Star Wars collector.
Seems to be.
The books were nice. Once again, a tiny bit dear. They're 18 quid a pop, those big hardbacks, which probably isn't bad, but for second hand, I wanted them a little bit cheaper than that.
Yeah.
But he had some quite good stuff on that store.
Yeah, there's Battle Space, Battle Space. Some of those fetch a bit of money if you got the right ones.
Yeah, nice. And a little bit of train stuff again. As I said, wasn't a lot, it seemed to me, at this show. Yeah. So, but interesting all the same.
Yeah. And there were a few catalogues around as well.
There were a few catalogues, and I was checking them regularly, but I didn't see any that I was after myself. But there was some good ones there,
some
definitely.
Some were pricey as well.
Yeah.
There was a nice Corgi Juniors one from 1971, but it was £40.
Blimey.
I didn't want it that badly.
No.
But they were around.
Yeah, they are nice, the catalogues. It's another pretty good store.
Yeah. You can actually see what these guys have got.
Absolutely, it does make a difference.
Not just in boxes.
No. keep it's actually out on display.
Yeah. George picked up a Dinky Ferrari.
Yeah, quite nice, wasn't it? Yeah.
1970s one.
But yeah, no, this was good to see. I'm still out. It was only a £5. I didn't buy it because it had some paint on the side.
Shame.
But it's what I'm after. It's a £60-70 Matchbox toy, that.
Really?
And even loose, a nice one's 20 plus. But I can't have it with the paint on it. It's just not going to work. No. But it was the only one I saw, and it was one I had on my radar to get hold of.
Pity.
Yeah. But I mean, I'd definitely still go to Matford, but I think, before then, we will have the opportunity to go to maybe somewhere like Shepton or another one. So I think that's probably going to be the next sort of toy fair that we end up going to, Andy. I think that might be a bit more rewarding for us, So I'll check the dates on that, and we can maybe pencil something in.
There's a Shepton one next month. Possibly.
Yeah.
So maybe that one or the one after.
Okie doke. Well, certainly something to consider.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last few stalls here.
There's another Sutcliffe submarine there, the Seawolf one just on the left.
Yeah.
There it is. Still see those around. They're from the 50s.
Oh, brilliant.
Initially.
Yeah. But there you are.
Yeah.
What a show.
Indeed.
Not a write-off, but not the best we've ever been to, but still not a write-off.
It was worth a look.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
It was nice to see a few people and have a chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Including a few of our older customers, and that's great. So thank you for everyone who came up and did say hello. Nice to see you. And I hope you've enjoyed this video this time round. And Andy and I will no doubt be back for another one quite soon, won't we, Andy?
Will.
In fact, we've got a card video to do next.
We are doing that in about a week's time. Yeah.
That'll be the next thing.
Yeah. And it's a Star Wars.
A few more Star Wars bits, yeah.
Somewhat overpriced, you thought?
Very much overpriced, for the condition, yeah. But there you go.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But thank you for watching today. Do please hit that subscribe button if you've not already for regular vintage toy content. And as you see these last few shots from the show, thank you very much for watching today. There's our good friend
it's the man himself.
There he is, young John. Thanks, good to bump into you, John.
Certainly was.
Bye.
Bye.